Hello everyone, welcome to the Engineering Projects YouTube channel. In this video tutorial, I will guide you about how you can use C# list class. The collection classes are a group of classes designed specially for grouping together objects and performing tasks on them. List class is a collection and defined in the system.collection.generic namespace, and it provides the methods and properties like other collection classes such as add, insert, remove, search, etc. It's the replacement for arrays, linked lists, queue, and most other one-dimensional data structures. This is because it has all kind of extra functionality, including the ability to grow in size on demand. The C# list class represents a strongly typed list of objects that can accessed by index, and it supports storing values of a specific type without casting to or from objects. So the parameter, uh, the basic symbol of list is as list, and here t. So the parameter t is the type of element in the list. For example, you have type int or something else like that. Here we are going to create a int type list, like int is the type of the list, and my list name is my list is equal new list int parentheses, and here we have created a list. And if we want to insert value in that list, we will say that my list dot add, and here we will add the value as 1. Replicate the code, 2, 3 and 4. So here we can add value into the integer type list. Let's create another list of type string, like here I will simply say string and replace it here string, my list string, and same as I will say string dot add value as a, and replicate that b, c, b and c. It's totally depend on you that which data type you want to use for your list. And now move on. Suppose that you are wanted to know what is the total number of any list, so you can simply use list.count a variable, as I will say message.show, and show me my list dot count dot to string. So it will represent me the number of item within my list, which is 4. Here it's represent the count is 4. So now you are wanted to retrieve value from your list, so you can use for each loop like this, for each, and I will say that in for each loop int I in my list, okay, and here I'm going to say message box dot show, and in show I will say that my only I dot to string, and here we have done. Let's execute. It will show the value of my list one by one as 1, 2, 3, 4. Same is the case with the integer type, and but there you don't have to use converted them into to string. If you want to add specific element within the string list, you can use as my list dot insert. Okay, insert first the index. For example, I want to replace the value on first index into something like 33, and now I will execute. The value on first index is right now is 33, because this is 0 index and this is the first index. So next, the first index is become second, and so on. It is get reallocated automatically. We can sort the data by using mylist.sort, remove the data by using mylist.remove, and type the index where we want to remove the data. It's quite similar to collections. Like in my previous video tutorials, I have explained you about the queue, stack, hash tables, etc. It's simply like that. Now here is the point. It's look like an array, but it's also a list. So in C#, list is depend by array. So theoretically, limit of size would be the limit of the array's capacity. Appending element is efficient because we are using the free slot at the end, but inserting elements can be slow because all elements in the list after the insertion point have to be shifted to make a free slot. In this case of searching, it is efficient if the binary searching method is used on the list that has been sorted. So before using binary search, sort the list. If you use any other searching algorithm, is inefficient because each item must be individually checked. Arrays are memory efficient, as we know, but lists are built on top of arrays. Because of this, lists use more memory to store the same data. Array is useful when you know the data is fixed length or fixed, the growth of the data is fixed, not variable. It is better when you will be doing lot of indexing into it. For example, you know you will often want the third element or the fifth or whatever you are wanted. On the other hand, if you don't know how many element you will have, use list. Also, definitely use a list anytime you want to add remove data, since resizing array is expensive. Okay, so I hope this video tutorial is informative for you and you got a lot of information regarding arrays and their comparisons. If you still have any kind of question, you can ask us, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Take care.